Hey everybody, welcome back on another episode of The Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition. I just wanted to make things clear, by the way. The Enhanced Edition is not an official mod. It's totally unofficial. Just created by a very, very talented fellow. So, I just want to make sure everyone knew that. It's not like a DLC for... I call it a mod for a reason, right? It's not like an official CDPR DLC. Okay, so this kid and that kid looks exactly the same. Good job with the reusing assets. Not hating on the game, obviously. I don't think I can ever hate on this game. So, we're going to explore the village here in White Orchard a little bit. We arrived here last episode. I talked a lot about like alchemy and skills and like different kind of stuff. But this episode we're actually going to get some like things done finally. And first we're going to go over the Dota Sport here. And I don't know if like people would actually want me to read any of these, but just in case I am going to do it, just you know, for a little bit of story, a little bit of lore. If you don't like this stuff, if you don't like the sound of my voice reading stuff, why are you even watching this video, right? If you don't like the sound of my voice, just skip right ahead. You know exactly where I finished reading all of these things because I'll have quit the Dota Sport by then. If you like hearing some of these, they are quite fun, like at least some of them. So I feel like I should be reading some of these just to do the game some justice. Anyway, first one here, Wanted Deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. Good old Odrin, back at it again. He claimed to be a Kedweni by birth, but said King Henseld's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in the time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about his deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry... I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation of that word. I have no idea what that means. With thinning hair, he fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to summary court-martial. Yeah, who? Odrin? Yeah. Dude's a drunk. Imperial Edict number 1845. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears that the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Signed, Captain Peter Sarglen-Levitt. I love the hypocrisy here. I love how the Nilfgaardians be like, we care about your health. Now pick up the shovel and shovel your field so that you don't have any disease. Yeah, that's totally saying a lot about caring for your people. Or caring for the people that were forced into your subjugation, I guess. Outdoor relief. The Imperial Garrison hereby announces that every week the village's poor may come by to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Wow. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. Flogged again, probably. Nilfgaardian lessons. Hail Katzer, Eliguar, Ard, Fein es Naar. Don't understand what you just read? Actually, I think I've played enough Witcher to actually understand a bit of Nilfgaardian. I think it's based on some kind of like northeastern European language. I don't know if it's Polish or I don't know, some kind of Scandinavian language, but I actually understand a little bit of it. Like the Hail Kerzer means like hail the king or hail the emperor or something like that. The Air de Guar means death or glory, I believe, and Yeah, something like that. No wonder, it's in Nilfgaardian, and soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue, so you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that. For a very modest fee, Ernest of Vicavaro. Brother missing. Bastion, my brother went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him beneath the barrel where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp up there, or just camp there. June Vodenvert. And contract Devil by the Well, good folk. I know there's a war on and every man's got troubled enough on his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Adolan. Okay, so that's going to be our first Witcher contract, which we will tackle a little bit later once we maybe developed a skill or two. For now, I'm going to continue picking up these alchemical ingredients because they are going to be very useful. And we're actually going to be doing one of the first side quests that I think most Witcher players would do as their very first side quest. And it's not going to be here, but I just want to like look inside these houses, see if there's anything I can pillage. I mean, borrow nobly as a Witcher. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? The Wild Hunt. Oh, that's a book. That is a book. Do I want to read this right now? It's actually kind of interesting. Let's read it. A frail ribbon flickers across the sky, the rider's spectral silhouettes barely discernible within it. Then the cavalcade contorts closer and closer, revealing more and more of their ghastly form. Now the buffalo horns atop their helm penetrates one's view, now the crest betwixt them, and now the skull-like face exposed beneath their visors. The riders sit astride skeletal mounts, bits of barding stuck to their sides like boils. A furious gale howls through the willows, their blades now glisten like unfailing stars in the black sky. The wind howls louder and louder. No, that is no wind. That is ghoul song. Suddenly, the nightmarish cavalcade twists once more, the hooves of its ghostly mounts churning the light of will-o-wisps hanging above the bog. At the head of the cavalcade rides the king of the hunt. A rust-eaten bassinet sways above a skull-like mask. Gaping eye sockets burn with a pale blue fire. Around him whirls a tattered cloak. A necklace rattles atop his rust-covered breastplate, holes empty as the abyss stare out from it. Once they were filled with the precious stones, but these fell out during his race across the skies and became stars. The king of the hunt laughs, his teeth rotten as the grave, snapping above the rusted collar of his breastplate. The blue flames in the eye sockets of a skeletal mask roar. That could be like a direct, if not a direct quote, but at least a paraphrase from one of the Witcher short stories, I believe, in the first Witcher book. Yeah. For the life of me, I just cannot remember like the chapter names, but I do believe. Oh no, that chapter is called A Shard of Ice. I remember that one because that was one of my favorites. Go read it if you haven't. Okay, so about the side quest. Let's go ahead and start it.
What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
You can calm down for one.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Willis is one of my favorite dwarves in this entire game. Roasted some wieners. Love it. Don't insult me, man. I'm no dimwit.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
And a pile of gold like a plowing dragon. Love it. Love the dwarf voice. I can find your arsonist if you're willing to pay.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
Well, there you go.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Ah, revenge over practicality, the crux of any side character, or character with a side quest in any kind of RPG. Beautiful. Okay, so over here, this is a grindstone. We can actually just go up to it, interact with it, and the items become enhanced. The enhancement doesn't work the exact same way as vanilla. Actually, in vanilla, you get like this 20% buff to your weapon for, I believe, what happened to your mug, little kid? So you get that 20% bonus to your weapon for, I think, like half an hour or 15 minutes, something like that, maybe even like shorter. But in the mod, you'll notice that I don't have any buffs on, and that's because we actually only get this buff once we draw a weapon. So here you have enhanced weapons at 100%, and it won't drain over time. Instead, it will drain as I use my weapon more. So I think this is like a brilliant change to the actual grindstones. And later on, we'll be able to find like work tables, I think they're called, or whatever, that enhances armor. Those actually last even longer because you are getting hit far less than you are actually hitting enemies. Because otherwise, what are you doing? So about this quest...
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Yep. Oh, there's one thing I should bring up. Let's go to the world map here. So one of the awesome things about this mod is actually it marks other quests in your quest log on the map. So obviously main quest objective is going to be this yellow circle, but these green circles here, these are other quests that you have in your quest log. Absolutely spectacular. I love it. It's not intrusive, and it tells me exactly where my other quests are, so it's like couldn't have wished for a better mechanic.
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Okay, so we're off to find our arsonist while picking up some flowers. Hopefully I'm not gaining too much weight from picking up all of these things. Yeah, as I said last time, Geralt's old back just can't handle all the weight. That's probably why he can only fall 2.5 feet before he just dies of fall damage. That option I turned off because I am tired of just like dying from random falls. So, no fall damage for me. No. Okay, got some Belize fruits. Here we got some more Fool's Parsley. Some more blow balls. Yeah, you know you play the game a lot when you can tell the alchemy ingredients before you even, like what they are before you even pick them up. Okay. So here he goes into the river. I can actually...
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Okay, and what's in this chest? Fishing rod, fishing net, and orens. Cool. Orens and florins can be exchanged for actual crowns later on in the game. They're not useless, but they do take up weight, so might have to put them in Roach later. Okay, so we should be able to find more prints back here, yeah.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Oh! Ah! No, 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 no. That's not fair. That's not fair. No. Okay. I drank a swallow there. That was a mistake, but I guess it's a happy mistake. Oh my god, I got surprised. I don't think I've ever been jumped by these drowners before. What the hell? Oh. Whew. I'm still a little dazzled. I can't even fight them right now. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just like completely shocked that these drowners just jumped out of the water. What? I guess I've just never done this quest at night. And if you do this quest at night, they just jump out of the water. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? This chest had one less Orin. Had one less Orin from earlier. Ah, just got ripped off. Okay, so now I know they're coming. Let's kill them. Oh my god, let's kill them good. So, did they jump out after I examined this one or that one? I'm gonna save here just to be safe.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Come on, yeah!
Come on, come closer.
Yes! You got nothing. Okay, fine, you got that and that, but nothing else. Oh my god, I suck right now. Die! Okay. Bring it on, buddy. I am afraid of you. Okay, maybe I am a little bit afraid of you. Okay, sorry. What am I sorry about? This is a hard game. Screw you. I'm gonna die a lot. I'm gonna have a really poor excuse as to why I'm like performing so poorly, and that's because when I updated the mod from my old version to the new version, the mod author actually changed the control setup for for controllers. So now instead of light attack being on square, heavy attack being on triangle, it's light attack on R1 and heavy attack on R2. And instead of casting a sign with R2, casting signs like all kinds of different controller shortcuts. So I'm still kind of trying to get used to it. I'm like 85% there, but sometimes I still press the wrong button. That's my excuse. I'm staying with it.
Jumped out of the
Screw
rushes. Drowners.
Alright, here we go. What? Ah! Axie!
What
Screw you.
now, you piece of filth?
That shouldn't dig me. Ah, they're trying to flank me. Okay, got my guard broken there. Hey, guard, are you gonna help me, man? I'm sucking right now, so you better help me.
Watch it.
What? Did that thing just faint? Oh man, he just fainted some of his attacks. What a pro. Okay, since I'm sucking so much right now, I'm just gonna stand back and have the guards take care of the rest of them. Trust me, I'm better than this. I am better than this. I swear. What? I didn't even do anything. Oh, the guard attacked me and I died from it. Oh no. I am not losing all my money for all of that. I was accidentally hit by the guard. And when you get killed by a guard, the game automatically just takes away all your money. I think it's really unfair, but whatever. Okay. You take care of the drowner while I just stand back and watch. Thank you. Oh my goodness. My heart is pounding. I didn't expect this fight. Let's see. Where is the corpse of the other one I killed? Did I already loot it? I may have already looted it. Okay, fine. Look at these guys celebrating their victory. You guys are NPCs. You are like really strong.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Yep. Okay.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Yeah, since
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Since I know I'm not going to be fighting anytime soon again, I'm just not going to waste my swallow, but I will drink some water. Let's see. Actually, let's do it through here so that I can get used to actually using this menu. I will drink some water. Okay. Ouch. Damn. If I want to like succeed in this playthrough, I'm gonna have to get a lot better in the combat, or rather, just have to get more used to my controls. I'm pretty sure I wasn't this terrible in like the first episode. But I'm nothing if not inconsistent, which is nothing to be proud of.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Just trying to be modest. Which is, like, simply saying that is just not being modest, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Alright, dude. Napp, he's called. Are you okay? Your hand doesn't look so good.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
How about I take you to the smith, he beats you up, and then I take all you own anyway? Huh? How's that for an idea?
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Try me, man. Why don't you try me? I'm not even gonna axe you. I'm just gonna...
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
Exactly. Ow. Okay. Ooh, nice
How
counter
long you
attack.
gonna make me wait?
Okay. Alright, Napp. You're gonna be taking a nap.
Ow! 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 Oh, stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else. Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Napp? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you! I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
It's a little harsh, but man, times are harsh. Harsh times call for harsh punishments. Damn, can't speak anymore. Oh, still a little bit like dazzled by those drowners. Very interesting that they would just jump out of the water and start attacking me if it's nighttime. Guess you learn something new every day. So yeah, I'm just talking crap about the harsh punishments thing. It actually is kind of harsh.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Thanks, my good dwarf. And that's it. Twisted Firestarter done. 15 crowns. Yeah, a little bit like nothing, but also 5 medium armor repair kits. Let's go over these things. So these things weigh a crap ton. Oh my goodness, 12? What is that? That's like 2.2? 2.4 each? Oh no. So it says 50% of the durability is restored, but really I think that's just a small glitch or a small typo. It's supposed to only be like 10% or 15%. It's nowhere near 50%. Anyway, let's talk to the dude again.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I just want to do some shopping.
Show me what you got.
For one thing, it is always worth it to actually sell your repair kits and just repair for cash at a merchant. If not to get rid of the weight, like look at this thing, it's so freaking heavy. If not to do that, then just to like consolidate your equipment repairing just at one place instead of just like randomly doing it out in the field. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these back to him because mainly because of the weight. Just not a big fan. He's selling some minor like equipment diagrams as well as some diagrams for like lesser rune stones. Nothing too exciting, so I'm gonna skip on those. I am going to buy a couple of silvers. 2 will do because I can actually craft something later with that. And wood I'll buy a little later. These are useful. They can be used to create fires when you meditate, although it is kind of weird that you can't actually choose whether or not you want to use the wood. So if you have wood and you're meditating, you always consume it. So not the best, but hey, I'll work with it. So obviously I don't have like anything that I can really sell to him. Actually, can I go to my stash here? Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna sell this to him. It's 5 crowns, which is only 17% of his base value, but whatever. It's fine. Get rid of the weight on roach. And let's see what I can actually craft. So these are bomb casings, which I'll need to craft bombs. I suppose I can make some, but let me see. I need glass. I can do this. These are all really cheap ingredients. I think I'm gonna go like just 3. As many iron ores I can buy. I'll go with 3 leather straps and 3 cottons, and then I just need 3 glass, which I'm fairly certain I can get by dismantling just a glass bottle. So yeah, there we go. Bam. Let me see here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I still have 5 bottles in my stash, so that's good. So let's go ahead and craft 3 bomb casings because I know I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be crafting bombs, and he crafts other miscellaneous like crafting materials. So don't need any of that right now.
So long.
Okay, so let's see. That side quest is out of the way. Let's actually go over to this place, and we're going to let's see. Go ahead and just track that. We're gonna do missing in action next. That's the dude who was looking for his brother. What was his name? I forgot already, but yeah, the dude looking for his brother. And on the way, we're gonna visit some of these points of interest. Points of interest unlock when you interact with notice boards in towns or cities. So actually, quite a lot of them unlock, and they are quite fun to do. I find it very calming to actually just work on points of interest. Sometimes they can be really hard, but I think they are worth the reward. You can't really get like a lot of money otherwise in the game, so these are definitely worth. Okay, let's see what we will be fighting here. Most of the time it's going to be a fight. Drowners. Okay, so let's save the game and see if I can't drink a potion to make this a little easier on me. Hold on. There we go. So we got Tawny Hour, Swallow, and Cat. And it's not spectacular. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, my controller just like died. And it switched to the Xbox control scheme. What the heck? I don't know what that's about, but whatever. So let's go ahead and just drink a cat and see if I can take out these drowners. Oh my god, I just embarrassed myself in the last batch, so hopefully it's just their attacks are a little sudden. if I can put an Axie on this one. With an attack. Dodge that one. Dodge this one, and he's dead. Should be 2 more. And there is a little fire barrel here, which I can ignite to seriously harm this guy if he's in the vicinity. Ah, okay, what? Okay, it didn't even blow up. I don't know what that was about. Okay, that art totally didn't work. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm just sucking right now, sorry. I need to back up a little bit. Okay. I'm really sucking right now. What the hell? Oh my god. I don't know what this is. I'm usually not this bad. Okay, let's try it again. Thankfully right now the loading screens are relatively quick, so I probably don't need to like make any edits to my video, so.
Come on!
Ah! Using Igni more against these guys, more effective. There we go. Set them on fire. Okay, I didn't mean to use that Quen, but I guess that worked out. Okay. Gonna eat some red. Save my game again, and kill this. Let's see. Come on, come on. Yes! Die, the explosion. Oh, beautiful. Love it. Yeah, I do have a newfound respect for Quen now that it actually only cuts my Vigor regeneration in half if I use it, instead of just completely halting it. So yeah, kind of like it. But the one thing about it is because Quen is like an electrical charge around you, if you jump into the water with it, you just die. Yeah. I suppose it's attention to detail, but really it's just a nuisance. Make sure if you're playing this mod, do not jump into the water with Quen, or cast Quen while you're in the water. That spells certain death too. It's funny because you're not even allowed to cast Igni, Yrden, or Axie underwater, but you're allowed to cast Quen. And the moment you do, you just die. You're allowed to cast Ard, albeit very awkwardly, but possible. You can no longer shoot your crossbow underwater, so like that was one of the only ways to like kill drowners in the vanilla Witcher 3, right? But you can't do that anymore. You have to use Ard, and it was super awkward. So I normally just like leave the drowners in the water alone. So here we get a crossbow and a Skellige Gambeson diagram. The diagram is nothing, but we do get this nice little crossbow. No bolts for it yet, but I will equip it. Just so that if we get some bolts later, I can actually show it off. And there's some more drowners over there, which I'm not going to bother with. So let's see what else I can do here. Oh, there's a lot of these points of interest around here. I'm just going to go ahead and visit them all. And fail miserably at the combat, because apparently that's just what I do, right? Okay, save my game. And what do we have here? Oh, Christ, it's schools. These are worse than drowners, like in every single possible way. So I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna apply some brown oil on my steel weapon here. These apply bleeding at a 25% rate. If I keep it unsheathed, the percentage on it won't drop. But at the moment I sheath it, and if I attack with it, it will drop. But I think it's worth it against these schools. So let's see. No Vesemir's help this time, but hopefully I can pull something out of my butt and just like defeat them. Because those two are stuck over there. Yes, please be stuck some more. Yeah. Go ahead and cast Quen. And maybe a Yrden. Just for good measure. Can you just like die? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so where are the rest of them? There's another one. Let's go ahead and try to Axie this guy. Nope. I have to play really defensively because when they get a hit off, they do a lot of damage. As you see from the drowners, basically like take 3 or 4 hits and I die. And I can't just like stay super defensive either, especially against ghouls. They do heal. Oh god, they do like to heal. So sometimes it's better to be more offensive. But I do understand that if I'm too aggressive, I'll just like kind of die from their attacks. Okay, I see again. Got him. And a nice heavy attack.
Die.
And that will finish him off. Good. And it should be one more here. Yeah, there you are. I see he has the healing buff on because he's kind of glowing. Go ahead and cast another Quinn and maybe an Axie to stun him. Maybe a nice heavy attack there. Don't you dare screech at me, you rotten animal.
Time to end this.
Alright. I think ghouls, according to lore, are actually like corpses. They have been... They're your standard undead, right? That, I don't know, just crawl out of their graves and starts eating humans. But they're typically scavengers. They don't really hunt. They just eat corpses. Anyway, so 10 crowns for liberating this area, which is really nice. We get some crafting materials from their corpses, which I did find out to be like really heavy in terms of weight. But we got our trusty steed, which means that we can carry quite a bit of the stuff. Just pick up everything I can for now. Alright, and there should be one more corpse over there. There you are. And I am not regenerating health. Gotta eat some food. Aha! Chicken leg. Consume. Every food product is gonna show as in, like in its animation, it's gonna show an apple. Find that kind of weird, but I totally understand why it has to be that way. Okay, so by clearing this area, we also unlock a herbalist.
What?
What? Yourself, buddy.
Got anything interesting?
Okay, so how's my weight doing? 56 out of 75. I can buy some stuff. Okay, so loving the animal fats because these are the bases for oils that we're going to need. They're only 2 each, so it's okay. Saltpeter is the base for any kind of bombs. So actually, I'm going to buy, let's say, 6 of each of these. It's gonna cut into my like already diminishing, sad amount of crowns there, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Maybe like 2 bottles just to craft some more potions, and also I will need a alcohol base to craft more potions. So does he sell like some kind of alcohol base? Dwarven Spirit is too expensive for me. Oh, he doesn't. Oh no. No alcohol base. What? Well, I mean, he has Dwarven Spirit, but so expensive. 8 crowns each? You kidding? What's his recipe? Formula for Dwarven Spirit. Well, I don't even think it's worth investing, to be honest. I guess I can't craft any potions for now, but I will be able to craft some bombs and oils later on. Actually.
Got anything interesting?
Why don't we just craft them right now? Okay, so we got 1 grape shot and 2 samums. Let's craft some oils first. So brown oil. I got some fool's parsleys, I got some celandines, and oh my god, I have no vermilion whatsoever. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and buy a couple of them just so I can craft 1 oil, I guess. Yeah, there we go, 1 oil. Can't craft any potions. Let's craft 1 grape shot, I guess. Sure, ghoul's blood. Cost 4 saltpeter? My goodness. Yeah, that's all I can do. Sad, but...
Farewell.
It's the life of a witcher, you know. Gotta live in extreme parsimony here. Okay, so... what is this next? Oh, that is the place of power. Wonderful. Now, what do I have to fight? I think it's a Oh, it's a bear. Oh, it's a bear. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm gonna save. And we're gonna fight this bear. Probably gonna fail a couple of times, but hey.
Magic.
Wake up!
A place of power.
Okay. Cast that Yurden, and let's see if I can fight this bear. Yurden has a continuous damaging effect, so that's really nice. That was a terrible mistake on my part. Go ahead and cast a Quen so that I can mitigate some of the damage. Yeah, I took too much damage at the beginning. The thing with bears is that they are all like right-handed. don't ask me the logic behind it, but basically their right-hand paw strike is typically a lot faster than their left-hand paw strike. So I'll have a better time avoiding it, or parrying it rather. So basically I love to stay on his left-hand side or my right-hand side when I'm fighting it. That's just one of the basic tactics of fighting bear. Another property of Yurden is that if an enemy takes 3 consecutive hits from the Yurden trap within a certain amount of time, then, oh my god, then actually he will get stunned. So as you can see, not there, but earlier, he got stunned from the Yurden, so... Okay. There we go, there's another stun. It's actually called Snare, but whatever, close enough. Go ahead and cast that again. Can't parry that attack. That charging attack is unparryable, which means I need to dodge it. That attack right there. Yeah. He usually follows it up with that kind of turnaround stamping attack. You can tell that I know bears very well because I have fought so many of these and I have failed so many times on them that I just kind of understand what their behavior is like. Okay, so I'm a little nervous. Because I'm kind of going to die in one hit if I'm not careful. So I'm going to just try to be really careful and play it really defensively here. Stay on his left-hand side.
How you like that,
and
silver?
just dodge after every single one of my attacks. And just overall play it defensively instead of trying to be too greedy. Okay, and let's cast another Yurden here. My Quen ran out, which means I'm definitely going to die if he hits me again. Yeah, okay. Oh! Oh, that surprised me. Oh my god, I didn't even think that would hit me. Oh, okay. I'm going to make an edit to my video here because I don't think you want to see all that again. Alright guys, we're just coming up to killing this thing again. Man, I'm telling you, it's like the smallest mistakes can just make you fight things all over again. It's crazy. Even though I'm super defensive in these fights, I still feel like I'm not taking enough precautions against these things. And it's always your smallest mistake. You know, you lose concentration for a second and you're just like dead. But thankfully it didn't take me too long to kill this thing. Second try, not too bad. Well, I'm going to claim it's my second try. I will never admit to how many tries it actually took me. So, go ahead and eat some food here. And I know I already had a food effect on, but, you know, refresh it. And see what this bear dropped. Bear hide, animal fat, and raw meat. 6 of them. Awesome. So, I'm actually over encumbered here, so I'm going to call Roach and store off some of my stuffs.
Magic.
Roach.
A place of power.
Come here. Okay, there we go. And mostly just like my alchemical ingredients because bear fats weigh a lot and all these stuff. They can just go. Oh, flashing screen. Ugh. What else is weighing me down here? This bear hide. Oh my goodness, that's weighing 21. Okay, get rid of that. How much does this fishing rod weigh? It's not so bad, I guess. Yeah, let's store some of this stuff. And let's see. Yeah, everything else is fine. So this is a place of power. First of all, let's loot this little chest. Is that a chest? Yeah, it's a chest. For a pair of pants, I don't think they're anything spectacular, so just gonna go ahead and use this place of power. So using the place of power gives us 1 skill point in the type of place of power it is. So in this case, it's Yrden. We get 1 Yrden skill point, and it increases our Yrden intensity by 20% for half an hour. So pretty good, pretty good. So let's move on here, and the next point of interest is right there. I'm just gonna hit up all of these places of interest on our way to the side quest. So bear with me, bear with me. If you love story content, then I got some bad news for you. Like, there's going to be a lot of just exploring and doing the side content and the places of interest in this game. So I suppose you just have to like skip ahead in the video, or just skip ahead certain episodes even sometimes, just to find out where the next story segment is. But for the most part, I think this game is going to be about, I don't know, 80% exploration and combat. Yeah, maybe 70%, like 20% side quest, 10% main quest, something like that. Those are just really rough numbers, obviously. Okay. Oh, so here we got a smuggler's cache. Let's see what I can loot here. There's nothing in these ones. What about this one? Aha! Silver ore. Okay. I love how this entire smuggler's cache only had 1 silver ore in it. Okay, this is one here. Let's see what this one's all about. Pick up some of these white myrtle petals. Always welcome. And celandine. Anything else? Nope, okay. What have we got? Oh, this is a bandit camp. Gonna make a quick save here because humans are actually quite challenging. Mainly because of archers, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Go for the horse son's eyes!
Oh my god, I let go of my block at the worst time. What the hell? Okay. Okay, that was so weird. He hit his own buddy and then I don't know what I did there. Clearly I didn't mean any of that. Okay, so this guy, let's kill this guy first. Ah. Go ahead and cast a Quinn, just to lessen the damage here. Lessen the damage here. Yes! Shoot your own buddies, idiot. There we go, that's another one dead. Dude with an axe. Yeah, sometimes, like, I know killing archers is like a good starting point to any bandit camp, but sometimes the archers can actually work in my favor, so I don't always like to kill them first. Wow, that's graphic. How about no? How about I just like chop your head off? There you go. And one left.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Who are you talking to? All your buddies are dead.
Flail your skin off.
Yeah, knockdown. Beautiful. Oh, this guy likes to parry my attacks, huh? Well, let's see how you like to parry after this. Okay, so, awesome. First try, bandit camp. I feel so accomplished. Let's loot some of this stuff here, and we're gonna need to eat some food again. Oh no, my chicken leg supply is going down. Let's see here. What do we got? I killed a lot of them over here. So we got a loot. Beautiful. Rusty longsword, loot, 200 axe, burnt bread, and rusty longsword. I'm not sure how much these weapons weigh. I'm just gonna take them for now. And if they're too heavy, then I'll just drop them, because I know for a fact they don't sell for a lot. One more guy here. Razor and calculated smalljack. Oh. Might I ask, what makes it calculated? And a hefty small blackjack and a verdant archer's gambeson. It's just a minor piece of equipment. I doubt I'll ever craft these. I mainly only craft witcher gear and relic items, so these really weak armors not really worth my time and money investment to really craft. So yeah. So we actually looted an axe in that fight. This is a two-handed axe, and this axe, believe it or not, is very powerful against humans. So you can see here the bonuses that it applies. We got armor piercing, we got crit damage, we got damage through blocks, chance to break shields, injury chance, poise damage, chance to cause bleeding. Super powerful. You cannot apply oils to axes, but they are really strong. So I might actually just bring this to a blacksmith, have him repair it, and I'll just use it. It does weigh 8, which is quite a lot, but it is very powerful against humans, so something worth considering. Okay, let's go on to this next one here, and then I think we're ready to start the side quest over there. So, see what we got. I kind of have to keep my videos under a certain file size. My recording software loves to create like massive files. My 1 hour video is typically around 100 gigabytes. YouTube upload limit, I believe it's 120 gigabytes. So I kind of have to keep myself within that confine, otherwise I'm gonna have to do some weird stuff that I don't like to do. Okay, another bandit camp. Here we go. And this one, I love the fact that you're right over the edge. So I'm gonna try to argue right off. Damn it! He guarded against all of them. I just kick you off. I was so like happy.
Come on.
I could just push him off the ledge. Guess that's just not meant to be. Die! Oh my god, that is so much damage. Oh. No. Oh, casting Axie, that was a mistake. That was definite mistake. There's his head gone. And please, just shove him off the edge. Damn it. Okay. Come here. What? Oh. Yeah, I parried that one, but apparently his damage was too high, so he just went straight through my parry and into my health, so damn it. Well, let's do this one again. And see if I have better luck. I swear, you could push people off with R. This time I'm just not going to bother. Kick. Oh, I can kick them off. Okay, good. That's good. And this guy is so strong with that axe. That was a mistake. I meant to attack him there, not kick him. That's
How long
dead.
are you gonna make me wait?
And this guy, let's try this again. Kick. Yeah. This is The Witcher. And this guy should be simple. I don't know why I keep on kicking them. I didn't mean to kick him. Oh. Drum and a small blackjack. Okay. And here we have finally a vermilion source. This is Briona, which has a moderate source of quality vermilion. Awesome. Now I don't have to buy those wolves' banes from those merchants. Oof. Okay. Loot some of this stuff. These weapons, by the way. Oh, potato wedges, nice. These weapons, by the way, they're worth very little, so I can drop them onto the ground if I feel like they're weighing me down too much. And these white myrtle petals. Oh, there we go. Had a weird looting angle there. Okay, more Briona. I think that's what they're called. I might be pronouncing it totally wrong, but that's just how I've been pronouncing it for the past like 500 hours, so I'm not going to change my ways now. And here is the treasure chest. We got interrogation report and serpentine steel sword diagram. This is our very first piece of Witcher gear, which is pretty awesome, but we won't be able to craft this until much later, so yeah. And two things we can read right now. I am going to be reading most of the documents that we find, so I hope you don't mind. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think some of them are worth going through. Like the developers you know, spent their time just like writing all these up with so much creativity. I need to honor them by actually reading them, so if you excuse me. Location, Amavet Fortress. Persons taking part, Sir Ignatius, Verus, Bart, the Bailiff, Andreas, Bloom, Sir Ignatius' underlings, Carmi, Gardy, and Belzy. Suspect Colgrim, Witcher of the Viper School. The Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Vidi, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched, and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found on his person. It is suspected this sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It is likewise suspected that the accused possesses other such diagrams of the forging of death-dealing implements, though none of them have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary integration with the application of torture. This will take place once a torturer with the proper qualifications has been found. Well, by the way, Witchers never kidnap children to kill them. They always kidnap children to bring to their Witcher forge and kill them there. Yeah, just to make things clear. And by kill them, I mean put them through the trial of the grasses to become a Witcher, which most likely kills them anyway, so. Addendum, it was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before this information reached the investigators, for rather than face the Baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the various family crypt of specters. Colgrim never emerged from this from said crypt. It is highly likely the motley wraiths, specters, and evil powers residing herein proved too much for him. Yeah. Well, hopefully Geralt of Rivia can pick things up where he left off and clear those wraiths from the crypt. Okay, so this is angrily scrawled notes. What am I supposed to effing die for? Temeria? Da died for that, so did my 3 brothers. So what did that get him? F all, that's what. Not even a decent burial. Da always said, a wise man learns from others' mistakes, so here I am, learning from his. And instead of dying for Temeria, I'm going to rob those who killed Temeria's sons. We've pitched a camp, got us a great spot middle of the woods near that old mill. Now we're all set to go out on our first raid. Aid. So that's two documents that mentioned the mill. So I'm going to have to check that out to see if there's any interesting loot to be found. And that, based on sound, is a wolf. So I'm going to go ahead and kill that so it doesn't bother me later. I have been surprised by wolves, as I've been surprised by drowners. Actually, let's not bring that up again. Okay, Wolfie. I'm sorry, but
what now?
Survival of the fittest and all that. Okay. And, okay, awesome. Wolf's liver. That's a nice little crafting thing. And more celandine. Let's see what this one is all about. This plays an interest. We're probably not going to get to the side quest in this episode, unfortunately. But, oh my god, I'm overweight. Duh. Come here, Roach. I think that's the Bandit Camp. Oops. There we go. And what do we have here? Banard breastplate. Oh, that is a heavy armor. As you can see here, that's a ton of armor. That's 212 more armor than my Cairmorn. But look at that speed reduction right there. That's it's no good. No good. And how am I overweight? I'm 73 out of 75. Whatever. There, Roach, take some of this stuff. I'll take it off of him, off of her later. For now, let's go ahead and I guess we'll just eat some raw meat. I'm a Witcher, so I'm not really afraid of salmonella or any kind of diseases. So, all good. Bandit Camp.
You'll regret your mom ever squirting. What? Lost your nerve?
Oh wow, that's a rude. Oh, killed by his buddy. What an idiot. Ow, that broke right through my guard. Oh.
Conjuring! Bastards conjuring!
Yeah, conjuring up your death. There you go.
Give up!
Oh, and fake him out. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm out of stamina. Come here. Come here. Oh, really? You're gonna take out your bow? Really?
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch.
Not too late to surrender.
Actually, Geralt did this too late. He's dead. Oh my god. Die! No! I fell. Had I not had fall damage turned off, I would have died from that fall, and I would have been so mad. You have no idea. But I do have fall damage turned off, and that is basically like the reason that I don't play with fall damage. That kind of crap, not gonna fly during my gameplay. No. Wolfsbane, nice. I find that I'm always in a short supply over 1 million, so that's why when I see Wolfsbane, I'm really happy. Okay, so I gotta get back up there, and we're probably going to wrap up the episode. This was an episode that's kind of really combat heavy, and because of that, my video file size is relatively large. As I said, YouTube won't accept videos over 100 and I think it was 120 gigabytes, but just to be safe, I'm going to keep my video just under 100, which is what my video capture software does, or rather, it's just a thing that the software does because, I don't know, it just takes up a lot of hard drive space. So I'm going to need to walk all the way back up there. Loot my items, we'll call it an episode. At least this is like more productive than the last one, right? We actually did stuff, so I'm happy about that. There's a campfire here, which I'm going to use on the next time to craft some, something, just anything. See what I can craft. But that is for next time. Kind of losing my voice now. Pepper, two-handed axe. Pepper, by the way, is actually one of the better restorative foods in this game, which is strange. I mean, I know that it's like super high in fiber and all, but hefty longsword, orange, that's all there was in this Bandit Camp, so whatever. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this playthrough as much as I'm enjoying it, because The Witcher 3 is probably, I mean, I've already said that along with the mod, it's definitely my favorite game of all time. By itself, it's definitely lacking some depth in terms of gameplay, but the characters and the story and the graphics and the music and literally everything else about it is amazing. It's just the gameplay needs a little bit of work, but with this mod installed, you know, it irons out everything. It gives the game the challenge it deserves. It gives the game the complexity that it's so like screaming for. But I'm not saying that CDPR did a bad job with its gameplay. I'm just saying that maybe by trying to cater to a wider audience, they have dumbed down the mechanics quite a bit. And this is a symptom of basically every single AAA game that has released in the recent past. And I'm not going to blame any developers or publishers mainly developers obviously, for that, because this is just how the gaming industry has advanced over the past couple of years. And you just gotta live with the times, roll with the punches, you know. So listen to me rambling at the very end of the video. I'm gonna stop here before I talk anymore. So thanks guys for watching. Enjoy, and see you next time.